And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more.
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up. All the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up.
Oh, look at that. That is spectacular. That's amazing.
I need the energy all the way up.
Goodness. No, no, he didn't. Gentlemen, that's gorgeous.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Well, Cole Anthony has made a name for himself when it comes to hitting cold-blooded game winners. He said, "I do this, man. I was bred for this. I'm not the type to go hide. I live for these ending moments in games. Crunch time, that's my time." Guys?
Just like his dad right next to me. David, thank you very much. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Chicago Bulls.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Bay and Grant are the forwards. He's out there with Cunningham, and it's Olynyk in at center. And for the Magic, we've got Carter. Suggs out there with Fultz. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Okeke in at the 4. And we're at the beginning of a long NBA season, Doris, for a team looking to go the distance. What's the single most important thing to establish early?
Probably, Kevin, the commitment to the collective. You know, there's always going to be new faces. How do you integrate those personalities? Can you get everyone on the same page at the outset? Understand some nights some guys may play, maybe not the next night. Are you committed to the team?
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Bay with it. Back to Hayes. Olynyk sets a screen for Hayes. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Fultz. Pass to Isaac. He feeds it to Carter. And good that time.
Yeah, you're seeing Isaac mature as an offensive player. Finding your open teammate, such a critical skill.
Hayes, bounce pass. We play just over a minute here in the first. Floats it up for Grant. Suggs with the steal. Here's Fultz. Detroit with the rebound. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando. Greg, talk about a guy who plays with competitive fire. Suggs is a powerful leader, but by example.
Yeah, I mean, this guy plays with such great strength and energy, and he makes great decisions. Really has an advanced understanding of the game for his age.
Here's Isaac. The offensive rebound. Suggs in the corner. Shoots over Bay. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Cunningham looking it over. Back to Hayes. Just 5 on the clock. Over to the wing to end the drought. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Magic have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Carter outside. And the layup falls.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your 407. To 407.
Let's take a quick look at some stats for Olenek. A very nice season for him last year. Last season, he averaged 13 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
Here's Olenek, right wing. Here's Cunningham. Olenek sets a screen for Cunningham. Grant, right side. 6 to shoot. Over Suggs. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
The pass to Fultz. Carter sets the pick for Fultz. Lays it up off the glass.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And here's Cunningham. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Over Suggs. Misses off the right iron.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Isaac outside. Pass to Carter. Shoots over Grant. And it's Carter missing.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Nice ball movement by Detroit. And Olenek kicks to Bay. Grant with a screen on Isaac. Here's Bay. No good again that time. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Fultz. Nice shot from 10 feet out. 6 points for Markelle Fultz. So for the Magic, their last game, a loss to Boston.
And while he's dealt with injuries, I still have enjoyed watching the growth of Jonathan Isaac. The guy entered the league. Everyone knew he could be a shot blocker, but he does so much more defensively.
And your 407. coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your 4-on-7.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Stewart's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Diallo comes in for Sadiq Bey. Jackson, he's checked in for Hayes. And Lee's subbed in for Cunningham. Lee against Anthony. Jackson, a screen on Anthony. Lee outside. Lock at 6. To the right side. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Here's Grant. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Anthony on the wing. Harris outside. Back to Wagner. Ross dishes to Anthony. Spins. Here's Wagner. Can't convert off the spin.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Jackson. The layup missed.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Wagner, guarded by Jackson. Now, here's Wagner. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Over Jackson. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And so, it's the Orlando Magic up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance from the Magic so far.
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And you look, Doris, at the trouble so many teams have defensively. It's becoming harder and harder to get stops in this league.
And Kevin, there is no doubt that we must redefine what is considered quality defense. Guys are such range shooters now, so highly skilled from the moment they step across half court. It is almost impossible to cover every part of the floor, especially against a team that really moves it. The only thing you can do is give incredible effort and stay tied together on a string.
They've got Terrence Ross, Robin Lopez out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Anthony, and it's Harris in at the shooting guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando.
One shot.
That's good from Cunningham. Orlando leading by 9. Harris finds Isaac. Lopez outside. Now, here's Suggs. Off target from three-point range. Now Joseph. Pass to Cunningham. He dishes it to Olynyk. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Joseph. He's off on that one. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Now here is Harris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Isaac with a screen for Harris. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Pistons trail by 11. And they like what Harris gives them defensively. Good awareness and toughness.
I mean, he stays in front of ball handlers. Sometimes he gets hedged in pick and roll by bigger players. But overall, very sound defensively.
Now, here's Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Cunningham's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Pass to Suggs. Here he goes. And Suggs throws it down.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Cunningham. Orlando grabs the miss. On the wing, Harris. He's covered by Joseph. Harris's shot is good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body to take a charge.
So for the Magic, Carter, he's checked in for Lopez. Okeke comes in for Terrence Ross. And it's Fultz in for Gary Harris. Then for the Pistons, Brett Jackson, he's checked in for Corey Joseph. And Hayes subbed in for Cunningham. Now here's Fultz. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Wendell Carter Jr., not the biggest center, Greg, listed at 6'10". In fact, most reports would have him pegged at 6'9".
And Carter Jr. plays like a 7-footer. Got that 7'4" wingspan and great head on his shoulders that levels the playing field with his height.
No good on the free throw.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
Hampton's checked in for Suggs. Good on the second free throw. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Hayes the pass to Bay. Back to Hayes. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Hayes has got his first basket of the night.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Jackson against Fultz. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5. Pistons trail by 11. Bay with it, and Hampton picks him up defensively. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
First team foul.
It's stolen by Hampton. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And the pass to Fultz. The shot from the low post is good. Fultz has got the lead up to 13 now for the Magic. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Orlando.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
One more thing they've done well is challenge shooters and change shots. A lot of blocks early.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
A minute 42 left in the first half of basketball. Isaac kicks to Fultz. The shot misses. And it's Detroit the other way. Right side Jackson. The lead now in single digits. Jackson's got his second basket.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Three-pointer. They get it again. Here's Carter. Misses in close. Pistons trail by 9. Bay kicks to Olynyk. 54 seconds left in the first half. Shot clock at 6. Back to Bay. Offline with his 3.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Isaac passes to Carter. It's over Bay, and Carter with the basket on the assist by Isaac. Carter's got 7 points.
You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
Jackson down low, guarded by Fultz, and it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr. Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
Fultz against Jackson. Fultz with the ball. Some solid defense there from Jackson. With 1 on the clock, that one's not going to go. And so that's the end of the first half. Magic lead by 11. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Coach, it's early in the season, so what can you say about how things are going chemistry-wise so far?
I love our guys. We have a great group of young men that are competing hard, and it feels good because I know our guys are totally engaged and focused and giving us what they have.
Dwayne, thanks a lot. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and a battle is also upon us. Not Kenny and Shaq this time, thankfully, but 2 outstanding players through the first half.
It's like a supernova colliding. I mean, fans love these star matchups. Always the potential for a huge play. They draw so much attention, it frees up the rest of the team. Oh, and the momentum can change in a heartbeat with these guys on the floor.
And right now, let's talk about that monster first half for the Magic.
And the game plan they went with was very clear. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside, pound it in the paint, try to get the high percentage shot. And because of this assertive attitude, they've got the edge where it counts on the scoreboard.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We have to like what we're seeing so far from Markelle Fultz.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Underneath in the post, it's Grant and Olynyk. He's out there with Cunningham. And it's Bay in at the 3, the small forward. Orlando moving the ball around. Carter, that's good.
And when you call a play for Carter Jr., you really want to get him something in rhythm. Great execution there.
Now here's Higgins. Grant outside. Olynyk inside, guarded by Fultz. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down to 11 on the bucket from Olynyk.
I think excellent touch from the post, and you get the sense they trust Olynyk here. Fantastic at utilizing his size.
Keeps it alive, and Carter with his second chance point. Carter's got 11 points.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Grant dishes to Cunningham. Now here's Hayes. Defense right on him. 5 on the clock. Kicks it to Grant. Shoots the 3. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Orlando leading by 13. What I really love about Jeremy Grant is his work ethic. He's really put in time to improve his score. Specifically, his jump shot. For a while, he didn't have the consistent 3-ball. Now, you got to at least honor it. Here's Grant. Markelle Fultz making his last shot. And the dunk by Grant.
Well, this is something Grant does very well. Slams it home when he's got space.
Now here's Fultz, covered by Hayes. And there's the drive.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Here's Hayes. Markelle Fultz making his last shot. Grant with the screen on Fultz. Here's Hayes. Kicks it out to Grant. Again, the miss by Grant.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Grant against Fultz. Passes it to Carter. Dishes to Suggs. Pass to Okeke. Off target from outside. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. 15-point game. Back to Bay. Pass to Olynyk. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Here's Suggs. There's the pass to Isaac. Passes it to Okeke. Isaac a screen. Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Wow, Markelle Fultz finishing with power. This guy's confidence growing and growing.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Which wildest section wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your 407. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your 407.
So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Stewart checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Diallo comes in for Sadiq Bey. Josh Jackson's checked in for Hayes. Saban Lee's subbed in for Cunningham. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Stewart against Lopez. Stewart kicks to Grant. 6 to shoot. Pass to Jackson. Three-pointer. Not going to go that time. The Magic go the other way with it.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Pistons trail by 17. Grant the pass to Lee. Stewart against Lopez. Trying to get something going. Jackson misses. The Magic have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Orlando moving the ball around. Pass to Lopez. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
That's about the size and the strength of Robin Lopez. He's just powering through the contact to finish that one.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Yeah, and one more stat that jumps out is their steal total. They have wreaked havoc on the defensive end.
We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Harris against Jackson. Takes it inside. It's deflected.
Boy, his vertical makes Terrence Ross an A+ shot blocker for his size. This guy, his main duty's on the perimeter, but he'll get his share of blocks.
Now here's Anthony. There's the feed to Harris. Rebounded by Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Detroit. Grant. Outside for Jackson. Grant against Ross. Will it go? And it's finished off by Grant as he lays it in. Grant's got 4 points this quarter.
Now, this guy is a high percentage shooter from this particular area. Because he can elevate off the floor, it's nice and efficient.
The pass to Wagner. The Magic need to get a shot off here. The Magic again can't hit. And so it's Orlando holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.